Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. So in today's video I want to talk to you guys a little bit about our persistent hangars, kind of the status of them, what's going on with like the hangar decorations, can we do that now, you know, what is just the full status of where it all kind of stands. And we're going to do some testing because we all know like CIG is the masters of marketing manipulation, right? We saw these you know, clips, and I'll throw some of these up while I'm talking, of, you know, all these weapons and stuff all laid out on the tables, and the magazines all stacked, and just all this cool stuff with missiles, you know, stacked up on racks and gun, you know, the whole thing. You know, we thought we were going to finally get to the point where, hey, we have our hangars and we're going to be able to kind of build our own little bases inside our clubhouses, or whatever you want to call it. This was a feature that I was like super excited for, right? Like, I'm a loot goblin. I love going around the verse and grabbing stuff and armor and gear and helmets, and thought it was going to be real cool to be able to like place the helmets down like on the tables and things like that. And well, in this video we're going to talk a little bit. I'm going to kind of show you kind of the status, the real status of where it all actually stands, and you know, is it getting any better, or you know, what is their long-term game here? Because mostly it's a physics problem, right? And we know it just seems like they're so far away with getting all the physics stuff, not just with the hangar modules, but even on the ships. Like, I've actually not been having my you know, Ursa Nursa on my Star Lancer, because when you leave it in the back, it bounces around a lot, to the point where I've actually had it explode. It gets to bouncing up and down so much. So they do have a lot to go as far in terms of, like, you know, upgrading that type of system. And I bring that up just because, you know, we're in the year of, hey, let's get things better. So I'm really curious if this physics part is something that's actually on their plate, something that, you know, a team is tackling, maybe we haven't heard a lot about. So really looking forward to hearing about it if that is the case. So let's do some tests right here. Let's jump in straight into some tests and just kind of see where we stand, right? So let's start out with something very basic. Now, I have some subscriber items. I got the cookie jar. A lot of you guys probably have this if you're subscribers, a little plant and stuff like that. We're going to do like a simple, super basic test. Let's see if I can actually just put it on my table. That's it. We're just going to see if we can put it on the table and see how that goes. So right here, I have that cookie jar and plant. So we're going to do something, again, super simple. We are just going to pick it up. We have it in our hand. And we're just literally going to walk over here and just see how it goes right here, right? We're just going to place it. Just something fun, you know, making our little clubhouse, right? Okay, well, that's not fun. That's not looking, whoa, that's definitely not looking good right there. So maybe can we turn it a little bit? No, can't turn the plant now because I picked it up the wrong way. Okay, well, let's just leave, let's just leave that there. Oh, there it goes. Now you can see his face. Of course, our table's not even kind of close to facing the right way. Let's see if we can set a cookie jar down on this thing as well, right? Let's see what happens. Okay, simple enough, right? How about if we pull out something like a weapon? Can we actually put the weapon there? Oh, okay, so don't get too close. Definitely don't do that. Let's take this, because obviously the gun is definitely not going to go on that table. Let's see if we can pick the table up without everything going anywhere and kind of like reposition it. Okay, well, that's definitely not going to work either, so let's see if I can be careful. Negative. So the table, so again, the physics are just absolutely insane. It's just one basic table that I can't even get to set right. Because, you know, I wanted things like, I wanted to be able to like maybe sit a gun right here, like laying up, you know, on the chair or something. Like, let's drop a gun down there. Okay, let's take our P4 rifle. Let's see if I can just get it to lay up in one of these chairs right here and just kind of, you know. So that actually worked. We actually got that to stay. The problem is I think over time the physics also just kind of, like, I think maybe even if you get too close to it, it'll end up falling out of the chair. Or maybe it's a tractor beam thing. Maybe you can't place it with your hands, right? Somebody had mentioned that it works a little better if you place items with the tractor beam. So let's see if that works a little better. Sort of a little better. Let's see if we can reposition this where our little plant is facing us. Okay, so I guess not, because the table is really still... Whoa, sorry. Guess I bumped it too much. Table went flying. So one of the fixes that I had for this was, let's just... Can we get a couple of areas in our hangar? You know, it doesn't have to be anything grand, but something that's a temporary fix. Like, how hard would it be for us to get, like... Okay, this yellow part, can we just make this a grid? Because we know that we can snap this stuff because it comes up in our hangars. We can actually snap these to grids, right? So why can't we just do that? I think that would be a great fix, an easy fix to kind of give some of us, you know, something that would give us more of what the marketing showed. Because if I can't set a plant on this table, I'm definitely not stacking individual magazines and stuff on it, right? Like, you're not going to lay out 3 or 4 guns without the guns going flying, because there's actually been no updates to this whatsoever. Okay, so for a next test, let's see if we can get a couple of just regular boxes. Let's see if it's an item thing. Let's get a couple of containers, set it out, and see if we can stack maybe some of the stuff on the containers and see if they sit on the containers better. Okay, guys, so I actually have a few containers right here. And the reason I want to do this test is because I actually was told that the boxes seem to be quite a bit more stable than they were when the persistent hangars and stuff were first released. So maybe it's something in the boxes themselves. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to try something super simple. Like if we were going to build, I don't know, a fort or something out of the boxes, right? Or we're just stacking boxes in our hangar that have maybe like loot in them and stuff like that. So we're going to do something simple. Simple basic to see if these things will actually stay. So let's rotate this a little bit. Let's grab one more, and this is where normally it would get pretty interesting, right? Because you're adding the second one, which makes things go crazy. Okay, so we're actually pretty stable right here. So this may be a pretty good positive for those of you who want to, like, you know, store loot and build little towers out of containers and stuff. At least there's something positive here. So let's see if I can, let me get to where I can see this. Okay, let's see if I can put this one right on top. Okay, so we can stack. It looks like we can stack without them going crazy. Now the final test, let me see if I can do it. If I get close to it, does it go crazy? That's always a thing. Okay, so it looks like we can do it. We can, you know, we can enter them. We can grab it. It looks like we may be able to place it. Okay, so it looks like those are a lot more stable, because in my first test doing this, you could not stack those boxes up there without them going absolutely insanely crazy, right? So let's see if we can move this box and do one final test for the boxes. And let's grab this P4 rifle. Let's rotate this, and let's see if we can lay it on top of the boxes. So maybe we can stack stuff on the boxes without it going too crazy here. Okay, well that's just the box too close to the edge. That's not the gun's fault. Okay, well it's a little wobbly, but okay, it seems to stay. So you could possibly make something pretty cool out of this and stack some guns up across there. It looks like the guns might, okay. And that's kind of the end of that test, because now you got the little jiggles. So something with the weapons physics sitting on top of the box, it's not liking it. It's causing it to go a little haywire there. Yeah. Okay. So good test. So not as improved as I actually thought, but at least you could probably, you know, make something nice in the corner over there if you wanted to stack. Like, put one box, you can put your scopes in it. One box has your silencers, magazines. If you don't want to go actually into your, you know, search for them in your inventory, we know what a pain that can be sometimes. It's just options, right? Not to say it's better, just options. So we're going to do one last little test, and this has been in my, I don't know, it's been a while. It's been in my inventory, and it looks like the little glass shelves, and you're supposed to be able to put like your little ships and stuff in it, is what I thought it was originally for, but it just seems like they never did anything with this. Same with kind of like the fish tank, they never did anything. And to be honest with you, I don't blame them, because I mean, if the physics don't work, why even work on that, right? So real fast, I'm gonna go grab a couple of the little models, and we'll see if we can like maybe put a couple of those models maybe on the shelf and see what it looks like, or see if it's even possible, because I'm gonna guess that's probably just some sort of like hollow shell for looks. That's really not, those shells probably really aren't there. But let's give it a test real fast to end this off. Okay guys, so I grabbed a couple of items in my backpack. So here is a Hornet model, and it doesn't look like I can actually place that in my hand or anything like that. So we're gonna drop it on the ground maybe, and it doesn't look like I can actually drop the model. So that has changed, because before I'm almost positive I was able to put that in my hand or drop the model. So let's go ahead and move to this. I went ahead and got one of these little plushies, carrots. It looks like I can put that in my hand. I can. So we're gonna bring that and see if it's possible for me maybe to set it on a shelf, and it doesn't look like you can. I'm gonna guess that's underneath there, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's inside there. And there it is. Okay, so let's see if we can actually set it. Like I said, I think this is maybe like a hollow shell. Nope. It looks like it's just glass, guys. It looks like it's a solid... Nope, that's going through. So, yeah, physics are not there for this. It's just like kind of like the shells aren't there. You can put it through the side right here, but there's just nothing there to actually stop it. We'll give one more test here just to finish this up, to give it a good try. Let's see if we can put a nice little wood structure, just a different type of item maybe. Okay, so that's going like on the glass. So I don't know what it is, guys. Let me know in the comments on this one. I think it looks like the glass is there. So this was different, because before the glass didn't seem to be there as much. I was able to like push stuff through all the way through it. So let's put this down. Let's pull out a tractor beam real fast. Can I with the tractor beam? Okay, so that's glass. How about if I just put it on top? Will it sit on top? Let's see if it's physicalized on top too. Ooh, it is physicalized on top. So maybe at some point we'll be able to open this. That would be pretty cool, because I would love to use this for some of the, some of your items. Okay, so here's the carrot again. Here is the wooden rooster that I just had. Can we do it from the back? Is there open from the back? Ooh, hang on. Looks like maybe the back is open. Yeah, because I'm pushing it to the front glass now, so it looks like there's nothing in the back half. But it doesn't look like the shelves are there either. So if I try to put it maybe on this top shelf, yeah, it looks like there's no shelf or no bottom to it yet. Man, that'd be really cool if they could fix that, because it looks like we would actually be able to place stuff in here if they could just get this one item fixed. That would be pretty cool. But if I'm missing something here, guys, let me know in the comment, because I've played with this quite a bit trying to get things to stay, and it's just not working. So anyways, that is going to finish it up for our little physics test. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was kind of informative to kind of let you know where the physics actually are. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this was just to say, if the physics are like this on these items, it just makes me wonder how they actually are with like the ships themselves and combat, and if it affects combat and stuff like that when, it's kind of broken at this level, or is this a totally different physics than what the ship physics are? That I can't say. Definitely not a developer. Not even going to pretend to know what I'm talking about when it comes to physics. All I can tell you is I can't place items. They're not there. Things are very janky, and I'm really not seeing a whole lot of improvement with it yet. But I'm hopeful. I'm looking forward to it. I absolutely love the project. I'm looking forward to see what they're going to do this year, and to see if they can pull off what they said they're going to do, right? I don't really ever believe what they say or what's written. I just believe what I can see with my eyes, because there's been too many times they've kind of got me on stuff. So yeah, we don't do that anymore. Definitely not on this channel anyway. So guys, let me know what you think about everything in the physics. Let me know what you think about the hangars. Is something you don't even care about. I know a lot of people just want to live out of their ships. I'm one of those people as well. But it would be cool to be able to have our persistent hangar that where you could like kind of have everything stashed out. I always said I'd love to have like gun racks where I could have the guns. I could put multiple gun racks in here, and you can walk down the middle of it like the Matrix and pull your gun off, and you know, just kind of novelty items. But okay, guys, that is going to do it for this one. Thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate it. We're going to do some more videos. I've got another video coming with like the Rock DS. There's a whole bunch of Rock stuff changing with the minables, new minables, all kind of stuff coming in 4.1. So we're going to cover a lot of that. And I'll update, as always, on the normal stuff like salvaging and things like that, and how the game is kind of running overall. And if we run into any issues, I'll report on that as well. Thank you guys, and as always, I will see you on the next one.